Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
The #1 selling product of its kind with over 20 years of research and innovation. Botox Cosmetic, onabotulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
5 immersive worlds, 1 amazing theme park. Get ready to explore the all-new Universal Epic Universe, featuring the wizarding world of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, and Dark Universe. Epic Universe opens May 22nd at Universal Orlando Resort. Our universe will never be the same. Tickets and packages on sale now at universalorlando.com.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to the Coaching Youth Hoops Podcast.
They're playing basketball.
Here's our hosts, Steve Collins, and Bill Flitter.
All right. Hey, coaches. Welcome. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Coach Bill and I have some huge announcements. I'm going to do one, and then he's going to do one. First of all, prices are increasing on Coaching Youth Hoops soon. Okay. When Bill and I get around to it, definitely in the next couple weeks, prices are going to go up 50-60%. It's going to be a substantial increase because we want to give you better value. And we want to be able to share a lot more stuff. So if you're thinking of joining Coach Youth Hoops, go do it now. Do not wait. And what else do we have, Coach?
Hey, we are launching a 5-day masterclass, and we designed this class for, we've heard a lot of feedback from coaches. They're feeling stressed. They don't know how to do tryouts. They're not sure how to plan their season. Feeling a bit overwhelmed, practice planning, finding drills. So here's the deal. In 5 days, you're going to gain total confidence and next level skills with the Coaching Youth Hoops Masterclass. You're going to get a crash coach or you're going to get a crash coach. You're going to get a crash course from Steve and I on mastering tryouts and evaluations, wowing parents with your newfound organization skills, teaching winning strategies, designing killer practices, coaching with confidence, and even sneak out a few more wins. And the step-by-step videos will make it super simple to absorb in about 30 minutes or less each day. So over the course of 5 days, you're going to get about a 30-minute lesson. You'll have insider tips to level up your coaching. So don't keep feeling overwhelmed. Head on over to Coaching Youth Hoops masterclass.com and unlock your potential with the Coaching Masterclass today. Classes start September 13th.
But so sign up now. We're not going to take 87,000 people. So if you want to do it, sign up now, and we're here to help.
And that URL one more time is Coaching Youth Hoops Masterclass.com. See you. Okay.
All right, welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops. How are you, Coach?
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm aging. Too much sun this summer. I know. Aren't we all? My daughter looks at the our wedding pictures and stuff like that. She goes, "You look so young." I go, "Because it was 25 years ago. What are you talking
I saw those on Facebook. I'm like, oh, look at the young little Steve.
A little
Is
puppy.
it like 15?
And I had a young face. I still have a relatively young. Yeah.
How many years now?
How many years we been married?
Yeah.
How old am I?
You're
56.
Yeah, you are older.
I am older than you. Yep, I'm old. All right. So what do we get? We're going to talk about coaching and improving our coaching today, Coach. What's this topic going to be about?
Yeah, just really, we expect our players to improve and get better, and we have practice. But really, the question is, what are you doing to level up your game as a coach?
Right.
And how are you getting better?
Yeah. And I think, again, there's so many resources out there. It's like we were talking about keeping it simple, but it's also about, finding a mentor, finding resources that, that's why I've been successful. Is I've had great mentors. I've had people that have kind of helped me through the process.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I know it's like, and sometimes people don't have the access to that. So you have to find other things. There's a wide range. I'm a reader. I used to be, at least when I wasn't old and wouldn't fall asleep 2 minutes into my books. But there's so many good resources out there. And for coaching youth hoops, why don't you talk about what we're thinking about doing for the clinics? Because I think that's a great premise. And then we can talk about some other stuff and kind of walk through the website a little bit too.
Well, one of the things we learned with coaching youth hoops and our Facebook group and this podcast and the feedback was, there's still a lot of questions and a lot of doubt. And a lot of doubt comes from, I just don't know what to do. I'm new, or maybe I'm not necessarily new, but maybe I don't think I'm doing the right thing because the kids aren't learning at the pace I think they should be learning at. So last year we did a bunch of clinics. We called them Whiteboard Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, we picked a topic and did a deep dive. This was a live Zoom call, whiteboard, Q&A session, live Q&A session. We're going to bring those back for the fall. Coach and I are just working out the details on the content for those. But again, we drilled down into how to beat a zone, which always comes up, right? How to pick how to pick an offense.
How to beat a press. How to beat a press.
How to beat a press. And just general, like how to manage your team. And here you can get your specific questions answered. You're going to get handouts. We're going to show live drills and plays that we found to be successful. You're going to learn, maybe new things that you haven't before. Right. And you can check those out if you go over to Basketball Coaches Clinic plural. Let me say that again. So it's basketballcoachesclinic.com. Basketballcoachesclinic.com. That will take you there to the sign up for those who can get registered, pre-registered. Again, the subject, just be aware.
I will put that. I want to interrupt. I will put that in the show notes too for those of you that are driving. Don't worry about it. Basketball coaches.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have that there for you.
Yep.
But that is definitely a resource that I wish I had as when I first started coaching.
Right. And I think going back to this, so this is going to talk about full circle. So things that I would have wanted. Yeah. I've been a pretty successful basketball coach. But things that I would have wanted, I would have bought Coaching Youth. I would have bought our website in the sense that it has practices. I mean, I wouldn't have had to think about it. Like, could I do it? It would take me 10 minutes to do it, but I would have, for that price, I would have just done it. So walk through all the stuff that's on there, but the practice plans obviously is one piece of the website. But what else is there, Coach? And hey, sorry, everybody. Sorry to interrupt. Just a reminder. Prices are going up as soon as we can get them put up. So make sure you go over and join right now on coachingyouthhoops.com. And
hey, while you're over there, sign up for our masterclass. Coaching Youth Hoops Masterclass starts September 13th. You can find that at coachingyouthhoopsmasterclass.com. Yeah, again, if you go, you'll see, yes, you can get a full season of practice plans. And I think that's the big thing. It's like everything step by step laid out. You don't have to think. I remember, the amount of PDFs I bought. To
figure out what I wanted to do. I know.
Oh my gosh. I just took like to learn new things. But what happened is I ended up having a Frankenstein of a practice plan, a Frankenstein of a team. And, nothing was cohesive. It was just a little bit the press didn't, or the press break and defense didn't go together. It was a mess. So, but it took me, many years to kind of figure that out, put it all together. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. There's got to be other coaches out there that are suffering the same problem. So we put that in there. But then I think what we learned over the last few years doing this was, well, yes, you can come up with a basic offense and we can do that in the practice plans, but Steve doesn't have a 6-foot fifth grader like I do.
Right.
He's got all regular sized kids that can barely dribble, so we need something different than that. So you can then take what we have and then pull out other stuff, or maybe this drill didn't work quite well enough for your team. We'll just go to our drill library
you change it up. And the thing is, here's what I'm going to give all of you some bit of advice. If you want to send me a check, I'll send this advice is worth a lot of money to you. But anyway, here's the advice is don't buy this, basketball coach. Don't buy this. Have your youth organization buy it. Have the youth organization buy it for everybody. That way, your 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, everyone will be kind of in the same thing. That's what my youth program is going to be using it, because I believe it's really good and it's going to help. And that's how you're going to, it doesn't have to come out of your pocket. And we'll have a link down below on how you can do that too. But,
and I think what matters too in all of this is we took our years of experience, this great vast of, mistakes that we made, and we condensed it down so you don't feel overwhelmed. And I think that's really what's important. Everything there we've tested.
Yeah.
Right? We used on our own players and it
works. It's not yes. If you want an unbelievable, like my head's going to explode process, go over to Teach Hoops, because it will be 2 years from now and you won't get through all of it. That's not what we're doing, because you're a youth coach. Most of you need, here's what you got to do, here's your practice, and it's a guide, it's a roadmap for you of here's what a 3rd grader should be able to do. And here's the practices, here's the drills, here's the things that you need to be successful. I agree.
Yeah, all of that. And then we listen too, right?
Right. And we're changing.
Change and update it, take things out, put new things in. So it's basically a living document. But just know that everything that's in there, it's not just, we didn't run it at one practice and throw it in there. It's got a whole season's worth of stuff. And this worked, this didn't, put this in, take this out, right? So, and I think that gives, for me, as the creator of this, it makes me feel good that I'm giving coaches everything has been tested.
Right. It works. It does work. It works. Yeah. It's tested. Anything else, Coach?
Did I miss anything on that?
I don't think so. If you have questions, you can reach out to either one of us. We'll put our emails down below too in the show notes, and you can always reach out to us and we can help in any way. We're here to help.
We are. I get questions all the time in emails.
I know.
Coaches, appreciate that. Thank you.
All right.
Coming on the podcast too.
Yep. Till next week, Coach.
Next week.
All right. Bye.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.